All right. We are live. Let's take a look at these mods. You know? Is it worth? You know what I mean? Haven't got on today. Haven't really looked at it. I did skip the tutorial. What's up, Nano Cruise? Can confirm Seeker's dead. Revoker new meta. Of course. Called it. Anything that came out in the past few months is meta. I would believe. Should I be stupid? Or is this my last stream of Mech Arena? 5,000 parts, right? Let's take a look. Thank you. To install 5,000. Let's see here. That's 375. But the blockade grants single layer front facing shield. Grants a multi-layer. Jesus, look at how much HP that is. Just for the front shield. At max level? That's ridiculous. What's up, Lucky? How you doing? Abandon, how you doing, bud? Yeah, that's the problem. It's like if you want to spend money and get the modules, okay. But then on the other hand, you got mechs and weapons that could be not even good anymore. Like half my hanger isn't that good. Getting used to Solus. Solus would be a fun permanent eater shield. Multi-layer. How many layers? 9 layers. That would have to be, I would think, the best one. Or the blockade. Multi-layer one. See, they're not too expensive. But for the meta right now, I would say this, but things are going to change. And this is a front-facing shield that goes up to over a mech's health. That's crazy. That's insane. Slot B. You only got 2 choices here. I'm sure there's going to be more later on down the line. You're going to make a single layer overhead shield when it spawns. Hardened hull grants the mech additional HP when it spawns, up to almost 50%. So basically, looking at it and everything, you spend $50, you're pretty much doing one mech. Just one mech, basically, right? Yeah. The offer for 50 bucks is only 5,000. So you may be able to do one other mod on another mech. I'm gonna look at abandons. Abandon said he's got some stuff. Let's look. Check it out. So this is what all he did. You got a purple? I probably wouldn't have done that. Yeah, you can take them off, but you have to either run without them or take them. You know what I mean? Mod's not viewable here. What the hell? So the galvanic hull. Yeah, I skipped it as well. So this is what you got for 50 bucks. I think the most important one, in my opinion, would have to be the Galvin hull, right? Or no? It'd have to be this one. To kill off sniping, it'd have to be this one. Both hangers. That's the thing, is like, I don't know. That's huge. Look at this. 61 for max versus 150. So 90 HP more. 90k. I don't know about this. I don't know how to feel. I really don't. Basically, this is trash. The weapons are trash. These weapons are trash. Embers are not as good anymore. Revokers have to be the new meta. Pod guns. Let's take a look at the weapons and stuff. Because mechs, there's no effect to the mechs. Except for Seeker, which can't get kills. So anything that came out recently, overdrive, splash weapons will stay the same. They'll be pretty good. I won't say disruptor will be though, because it only hits twice. Storm racks will be okay. Missile racks will be okay. Particle beam. This is an interesting one. Per beam. So you might be able to melt down those shields and then use the blast to hit the mech. You might be able to. Repeaters. Wait, how many you got? You got magazine is 20. And it's like so it could melt shields down. So that one could be good as well, but it's not going to kill the mech. It's just going to be able to kill off the shields. Embers, same thing. It's going to take a while break down the shields. Repeaters would do it better, but then you don't have nothing to kill the mech. Revokers will be ungodly. Like, this is the best weapon for close quarters combats. This is going to hit those shields and return back super quick. So you're going to be like tap, 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 breaking through all the shields. Sniper weapons, quantum gun could be good, but the rest of them, trash. Helix savants are going to be OP. So basically anything that came out in the last 3 months. Helix will be okay. You just won't be able to one-tap people anymore because they're going to have canopy. So you're going to have to hit them multiple times. So that gives them enough time to actually get to you. So that ain't going to be as good either. Pod guns will be good. Nays and cryo launchers, I don't think that it's going to affect them too much. So this whole group is actually decent now. Miniguns, chain guns, not too bad. They are actually going to probably become something to worry about. Also overdrive. Vipers as well. I'm not sure what to do right now. The game, I haven't even played a game since, so I think that's what I'll do. Let's play a game, no mods, don't change my hanger, and let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I don't know if I will have them. You know what I mean? I don't plan on spending. You look at it, you're looking at like thousands of dollars per mech. Yeah, that's maxed. Right? Or you can't tell what's maxed and what's not. Not doing crap. Getting destroyed quickly. That's awesome. Is there already level 5 at where I'm at? Somebody's got some helixes. Any players? I don't know. Look how long it took me just to kill one thing with embers. I'm not changing gameplay style. I'll just do what I can. It's gonna be more along the lines that mid is very important to get now. So the most important thing is just the break shields, right? So splash damage weapons are gonna be OP as hell. No chance. Well, let's take a look at see here now, right? Almost died. Okay, so first impression, it's not too bad, but that is crap. Oh my god, I'm doing crap. I don't know how I killed him. Maybe shooting him in the foot? I don't know. So I still did decent. I'm just not able to push as much. I gotta be more cautious. Put minis back in. I could see that. Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, I do have a 12, but I need the 10. It's not leveled up. Ah. Slightly harder to kill, but not that bad. That's what I'm seeing right now. It's slightly not that bad, but eventually it's going to become that bad. The problem is the problem in my eyes is there's an endless possibility of implants. See how you got 4 here? You're going to eventually have 4 on each, right? And each one's going to be better than the last one. So you got 3, 6, 9. 9 times they're going to get you for more money. If they bring them out one at a time. So that's 9 months worth of stuff right there. Plus weapons. Plus mechs. And implants for those weapons and mechs. A lot of changes. That's the way I look at it. Let's pilot. Nope. Pilot. No. Remove. Yeah, for now, it don't make no difference. So the way I look at it is, yeah, they're gonna get you at first, like they want to offer you $50. You'll get, you know, maybe half of the things for your mechs. But the problem that I have is the continuous pulling of money, because new mods will come out and they will be better than the last ones, the ones we have right now. The endless possibilities of just keep pulling money from you. As with mechs and weapons, implants, you know they're going to bring out new pilots and stuff, so you're going to have to get new pilots for some of these weapons. So there's an endless possibility. So I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, the game might not feel too drastically different right now, but per se, like, what's the future hold of this? That would have usually been an instant kill. Oh, that actually melts. Now I got this long ass reload though. Now I gotta hide for fucking ever. It's a lot of adjustments to take in right off the bat. That is just tanks are gonna be tanky as hell. Oh my gosh. Well, embers suck. Just flat out put it there. Well, if he was able to quick spawn, he would have had us back. Hmm. Ah, I must have hit the top of the fence. Ah, nobody has an eye on him. Get out of here, kiddo. Keep an eye on him, damn it. Oh, Helix for last, huh? Gotta be around here somewhere, right? He sees me. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. What's up, Punisher? T-Bone? What's going on, guys? My problem so far is that it's not easy to tell what you're up against until all the mumbo jumbo makes sense to me. It's not clear, yeah. I don't know what all that BS means. Not yet. You will know eventually. But it doesn't seem as clear as it should be. I forgot. I don't know. Need to test out Orion. Do you want to do it right now? We can test it out right now. Let's do it. Supposedly, Orion has shield piercing. But does it work for the mods as well? Oh yeah, Vision. Shield breakers next. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Oh yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any of the shields. We'd have to test it with somebody that has them. Abandon, you want to come join us? Duh. How stupid of me, right? As Abandon's viewing battle results. Who else has some of these things that we could test this out? Oh yeah, bots will. Fill teams. All right, let's go. I'll just stick with you. Did you kill it? I'm trying to watch where she shoots that thing. So I can sort of watch. Oh, not getting in your way. Not bad. It does. So Orion's gonna be a big help. Reload. I'm out. Never mind. Dust, you're in the same position as me. It looks tempting to go to something different. If I can turn around. We need to actually test it against somebody that actually has it. So we'd have to do it that way. Oh, I already had that reward. I should have never. So, abandon's back. All right. Actually, I'll put Cat on the opposite side so I can get a closer look at abandon. Now abandon. Oh, he left. Oh, hold on. Put the multi-layer one on if you have one. If you have one of the multi-layer ones, I would prefer to put that on and see if the 100 mark goes through all of them, and it also lets cat's weapon shoot right through all of them. Best one to test things out is on this one. It's easy to get to mid and look and everything. Alright, banner is ready. Is if the 100 mark lets you shoot through all the shields, it works great. Remember, cat, shoot one weapon at a time. Don't shoot both at the same time. So this is the multi-layer one. Okay. Go ahead and stop. So it is shooting through, but it's also getting rid of. Huh. Does he have another one? This one doesn't have a shield. Just more HP or whatever. Alright. We're good. So it does work. The Orion is probably OP as hell. You're going to see a lot more Orions coming out. That's one of the ways you'd be able to snipe. Oh yeah, the Galvin Hall. I forgot about that. Let's look at it. The Galvin Hall grants mech additional HP when it spawns. Why is this stupid thing in the way of reading? You know what I mean? Why? Which also, I don't know. Extra damage such as from back, side hits, double damage, and from ability debuffs. Base damage is still taken. So basically, yeah, Orion's done. Just put the Galvin Hole on it. Orion's over with. So that's not going to work. You think Revoker was nerfed at hard as well? Can Guardian take away? No. Right. So each shield's gonna block a damage. Dutch, you have a good point about that. No more back damage if you have the hull on. The galvanic. If you have the galvanic hull, there's no double damage or back damage. It's all base damage. You got a good point there. It shoots fast, yeah. That's all. It's gonna break a bunch of shields. Man, that does hurt the revokers. Good point. They literally nerfed everything to basically splash damage and miniguns. So that guy that I saw the other day running a whole hanger of miniguns, he's okay. To show this ID, what is it? Let's see what it is. 104479. Dub Maximus. Yeah, he's screwed. I don't know what you wanted me to show it for, but yeah, Revoker for sure instead of Ember. Storm Racks are still good, as you can see in the gameplay I was playing. Mods go on the bot, not the pilot. I don't know. I'm gonna have to fill it out. It seems like the gameplay is slow and boring. Oh yeah, I don't have no reload on this one. Well, the bots are bringing out more Orions, I see that. I don't think the embers will be too bad, but I'm not trying to go through 80 layers either right now. So it's gonna be more slow pace. Look at that there. Look at all the layers that I'm hitting. So I don't think the revoker or the embers are too bad. But it is a big change. Specs going to play Monopoly. The most important ones right now are the layers and the not the HP. The layers and the galvanic. Those two are the most important. Other than that, you really don't need that much, but it'd be nice to have extra, I guess. I see pod guns are doing pretty well. I just don't know how to feel about it. I can't push as much. You gotta kind of slow play everything. It's kind of stale and boring. I like the fast pace, the risk reward from like snipers shooting and being able to almost instant kill you or instantly kill you. That aspect is gone. There's a different... It's not so much skill, I don't think, anymore. I think if you're playing in a squad, there's more team play involved. I do like that aspect of it. But the risk versus reward isn't there. No, Stefan, they got plenty of weapons and mechs that they're coming out with. They don't have an issue with that. I think this was more of a money grab. Run 5 Felix builds. Yo, Chaos Gaming, what's going on, bud? Yes, that's another thing, Ace. Good for pointing that out. The implant system was supposed to be reworked, right? And they said this months ago. But first, they bring out this. That was my other problem. Is if you were talking about it, bring out what you're talking about first. You could add this later on down the line, and I would have been okay. But now that people are going to have to change weapons, change pilots, and everything, you're going to have to take those implants off, put new ones on, and upgrade them. That way, you're going to have to use acoins to take back all the implant parts and then re-upgrade off all the other stuff. If you have all the acoins you need to be able to do that. Either that or you would have to have kept up with the brand new stuff. If you kept up with the brand new stuff and you already bought all that stuff, you already spent that money anyways, and all you got to do is buy these mods. But you're still going to have to remove implants and upgrade new ones. It's a game changer for sure. Rude has revokers, no kidding. And devs suck. Well, it's the miscommunication. That's the key to any game. You have to. I know that there's tons of people that complain about the game and stuff like that, but to a certain degree, if you keep hearing it over and over, you have to fix those issues for your players. You have to. There's no choice. If you don't do that, it just, like stuff like this, you add something new to the game, it throws them off and want to leave. If you're not listening to all the other problems that the game has right now. This is true. They did say it wasn't on the priority list, but it was in the works. So you got a good point there. So maybe this was higher on their priority list than actually making the players happy. You're gonna send them an email. Good luck. Just don't use any cuss words, and they might actually reply to you with a bot. You're saying something about the fortune keys? Like if they put it in the fortune keys so you could possibly win out of a gambling system? Yeah, the game ain't caring what the players want right now. You think WR influenced Mech Arena? It feels that way. But most mech games go this route. And every one of them that has done this route has lost of their player base by not listening to the players. If they would listen and fix the stuff that we would like alongside bringing new stuff in like this, I wouldn't really have a problem. but there's bugs in this game, a ton of them. And you can see the Aegis shield doesn't last very long, and that thing's 500,000 health. Like, how's that not last long? How's the Bastion shield not work? Or does for like a split second? They haven't fixed the dash issues. Some damage doesn't register. There's so many bugs in the game already that you could have fixed and worked with the players on fixing them. But instead, we'll just throw something out here so people have to spend money and maybe forget about all the problems that are in the game. You think Plarium's getting bought out? I don't know about that. And it's a good possibility. Same thing happens to all these mech games. War Robots went through what, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 or more companies before that. By the time they were where they're at now, and Mech Arena has been bought out a few times too. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense, Ace. I don't think Chaos Gaming, it's not that they own that of MA, maybe. I think it's the people that came to develop this game and made this game came from War Robots. So they left War Robots company, Pixonic, and they moved over and started their own. Oh, not up for sale. They're evaluating their profits. So basically a big money grab right now to share with a new buyer. Yeah, the killshot does 90% of the time no damage. Yep. Surge has the same issue, right? That's true, Spec. If they announce it publicly, they've been up for sale for a while. Semnith? Yeah, dude, things are difficult to kill now. You're gonna have to use at least 2 or 3 salvos to kill anything. So, it's just... It's only time will tell, but do you want to wait through all this? Do you want to spend money on something that just everything that new comes out is going to be the next meta? Do you want to go through all the troubles and tribulations that they're not listening to the players? They're just not listening to us for the issues with the game that's already there and they know about, because they've been told several times. It's called cooking the numbers, of course. It is too. There's some rumors. I'm not sure, Stefan. I'm not sure. Why many YouTubers are leaving? Because they're not listening to the players. They disregard that and then just throw this out here so people can spend money. Don't get angry. I'm not drunk. I'm not really angry. I'm just upset and just speaking my mind. Facing a Bastion AI with legendary shield mods is terrifying. That is unbalanced. And real people are going to do it too. Good job. Good one, abandoned. You heard the mods are time limited. These are in a test phases. Riviera. Calm down, bro. It's just a game. It is upsetting, for sure. And you guys have rightful... I mean, you have the right to be pissed off all you want. But it's your choice to play or not, right? In the end. This is true, Ace. But do you want to stay and possibly, you know, put more time and effort into something that could or couldn't go the way? And most of the time, they're not going to go the way the players would want, because they're not going to listen to us. So they're just going to throw stuff out there to make money. That's plain and simple. Every game does it. Some games do it more than others. Some have to work on weapons and stuff like that to bring in cash. Some do cosmetics, so skins and stuff like that to bring in cash. So every game is the same. They always have to have some type of cash flow coming in. It just depends on how you implement it. The bots aren't mad? No, they're not. They got free stuff. Rude, you like collecting the skins? I'm not big on the skins. Now the achievement skins, I like that. But for skins overall, I really didn't chase them. Yeah, that's good, Stefan. Never gonna give you up. I like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, Plarium needs the money. They do definitely need money. The problem is now, it's just not worth the grind, because you will always be on the back foot unless you wail when the new stuff drops. Never catch up. And that's exactly where I have a problem. Because you shouldn't have to keep up with the new stuff. Yeah, you can be picky and choosy. And like, for instance, when Seeker came out, I was like, this Seeker's gonna be good. It's gonna be OP, and I immediately went after it and got it. The rest of the stuff that has came out in the past 3 months, I kind of was like, don't want any of it. So I was picky on my selection of the new stuff. Now, you're right. There's no choice in getting the new stuff. It's the past 3 months, everything that's came out is good with the mods. Savants, pod guns, overdrive. They're all set up to be post mods. I agree, Chaos. They don't care. They just want to make some money, bud. It is out of hand. But do I want to stick with it? You know what I mean? What's the upside if I did stick with it? 1,000 subscribers? Maybe? Or move on to a new game that's more popular and get 10,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? That's where I'm looking at right now. Yeah, I could grow and get my subscribe base up to 1,000 possibly with Mech Arena within the year. I grow pretty much consistently, you know, through every week. But do I want to stick it out? Cat, if you say Sims one more time, I'm gonna come over there and smack ya. There's no way I'm playing Sims, bro. Come on. Oh, you had to say it again. Now I gotta go to Canada. Ace. I'm gonna hang out with Biden and Trump. Can't be any worse than this. I have no clue what game. I've been looking at games because I do need to expand. But I don't know if I'm going to leave Mech Arena or not. I haven't made a decision. This game is eventually going to fall. True. GTA 5 or 6? 6 won't come out for a while, but T-Bone, I feel like this will broaden the matchmaking. People are worried about facing whales. I'd imagine you won't be matched against them now. They'll no longer be in your bracket, and would be my guess. I think you're gonna be wrong, and this is where I'm looking at it as. Just like a week or two ago, right? You were facing more players than ever before. That's the way it felt like me. Every match we were playing against a player, or 2 or 3 or a full squad. We were playing players a lot. And then this past week, it went back to the way it was, where it was more bots and like maybe one player. it wasn't more playing with the players than it was before. It just kind of, I don't know, fell off. I'm not sure if that's the plan, and bots aren't going to go anywhere in this game. They're always going to be around. I like the competition of playing players versus bots. Bots was boring to me. Now, bots ain't gonna be as easy. Let's go back to COD. I could see that. My son plays Minecraft. I wouldn't do that. He would have to teach me everything and act like a boss. You know what I mean? Clash Royale. Clash Royale, it's still decent. I haven't played it in a long time, like years, but I've heard good things. Please play Sims. What the hell?
Man, you gotta have that time
Hograta? I've never heard of that.
From the scene, just the
Please stay with Mech Arena.
And it's a race that I've created in my head, you know? But you have to step away from it.
They have a new 48,000 pack for ships. That's crazy. Start a Citizen? I heard it's good, but it is probably more pay to win. Pokemon United. That's like a... Ain't that like a combined... Like an open world battle royale, basically, almost? I don't know. Roblox it is for you? Okay. I mean, I'm always going to be around Mech Arena, no doubt about it. But do I want to spend money? That's one of the things. Can I be competitive without spending anything? And that's where I don't think it's possible now. Learning so many new games here. Pokemon Unite is pretty much like League of Legends, but with Pokemon instead of League characters. Hey, Spec's got a good point there, Cat. You know, GTA is like a bigger version of Sims. That's right. No place here for poor people. I don't know. I think I'll stick around for a little bit while longer just to see how they implement how you get these items. Like, is there going to be a way to earn these items? I would have thought they would have rolled something out there like this. Like a playoff event or something. I would have thought that's one way they would have been like, hey, free-to-play players, you can still get these through playing this or doing this. But there's no other option to get the resources you need to purchase them besides straight paying for them. And I understand the business aspect of it, why they would do something like that. But you would still see there should have been like a daily thing for it. There should have been something in here. You get 10, 20 of them, or 10, 15 of them a day. And it should have been like that. Do like Mr. Beast vids. I wish I could. I wish I was a better editor. If I could cut up these streams and stuff like that and make it interesting, I would. Definitely. But to edit, I'm not a good editor. Not at all. You'd be happy to play my account. Cat says, give me your account. I'm not going anywhere. $100 per clip? Come on now. $150? Nah, $1.50. How about that? I don't know. I thought about like sticking around and getting Vortex because that's going to be an OP build with these new mods. Vortex is probably going to be kind of like the new Nomad in a way. No 1500 now. I did play and it kind of slows down my gameplay. Punisher, it just kind of slows it down. I'll play again. Why not? Ain't nothing else to do. We can gripe and complain all we want, but nothing's gonna change. Bro, clickbait? Nah. It could possibly be. Could possibly be. I might go to streaming something else. I don't know. See, all the bots have them. Look at that. He's still alive. The game would probably change if I did put the mods on. But would it be better or good? I don't know. I'll miss that. Yeah, pod guns. God mode. God dang, how many of those things did he have? Like he put like 4 to 6 of them out there. I don't think Seeker benefits from this at all. I do need a reload implant for the storm racks on Surge. And then that's the problem, is like I'm gonna have to redesign my whole hangar, which I already did. I already put 2 different weapons in. Storm racks are gonna be good, just not great. I think miniguns are gonna be good. Overdrives, chain guns, that type of stuff is gonna be meta again. Or not again, but will be. Yeah, everything seems tanky. Bidenonics. Puerto Rico. Yep, everything seems tanky now. Yep. If you put mods on for Surge, the percentage is higher than the mechs. Like Nomad, there are light, medium, heavy. Eclipse also has high percentage Nomad, medium. What are you talking about, Stefan? Honor Magic 6 Pro or IQ 12 Pro? I don't know what that is. You have mortars, put me in. Yeah, the matches are too long. No more quick stomping games. Yeah. Viper Revokers. Yes, those will be good too. It's tanks meta, I guess. Yeah. You're heading off to get the tutorial done. Good luck, bud. Maybe you should get the Vortex deal. If you're gonna stick around, I would suggest getting the Vortex deal. A hanger check, Lucky Charm. Start to play chess. Haven't played chess in a long time. It's been a while. Oh yeah, Lucky, if you, yeah, exactly, Ace. If you hold off for 1 minute, you can skip the tutorial. And you won't have to go back to it ever again. So. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand. Let's see here. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back. And the whole point of me playing this game is to be competitive and get to the mech, right? And this is a huge setback. A huge setback. So you need the radius. And this ain't gonna do anything. So just need the radius. But it's nice to see that you got all legendary pilots now. Vortex ember guns. That used to be good. Now I don't know for sure. Probably some miniguns on the Vortex would be pretty really good right now. This will definitely have to change because you ain't going to be able to do much at all with those now. Stasis beam, grav beam. I think it hurts the grav beam as well in this game. Because you don't do much damage per shot, right? So per second or whatever. So you don't do as much damage. So grav beams are gone in this game. I can see carbines being okay. Carbines might come back. The bad thing is that reload time. So you still have a few changes you're gonna have to do to keep up in this game. This is another nerf to the disc, in my opinion. After you already nerfed them once hard, now it's crap. Zombies are on the horizon. What kind of zombies are you playing? You playing, what is it? COD zombies? You just copied your pod guns on the small count. That's actually going to be pretty darn good, in my opinion. But it's only, let's say, you'd have to be directional on choosing. Now, what is it? Which one is it that has the layers? Not this one. This one right here. So this is going around a ring shape around your mech, right? If they don't have the canopy, if you shoot them above their head, so like if you got a lace wing, for instance, and you are on top of them and you shoot above their head and it lands on this canopy with pod guns, you're gonna break that canopy and do all that damage directly to the head, because the shield, all these shields go around it. They're front facing, perimeter ring shape, and another perimeter ring shape, right? So you break that canopy and all that damage that was on that canopy and everything, those pods instantly explode and do damage to the mech itself, or should. Brick's gone next month. All right, good. Same with implants. C and D are good ones. Of course, guaranteed. Orion does bypass the shields, but the bad thing is, this is the only reason I say the Orion, and it's because of this Galvin hull. Because if anybody has this, it stops all the effects, the ability debuffs. If people have this on there, it stops the debuffs. So the base damage is still taken from normal HP. Normal damage. It's not heavy damage. So technically this doesn't work too good. Normal body damage, no back damage, no side damage or anything like that. If I wanted to stay and spend $50, right, I would probably get one of these perimeter ones. Yeah, I would get this one. I would get the perimeter multi-layers. I would get this one. Get the canopy. Get the hardened hull and this. That would be my setup if I was doing this. Perimeter and then all three of the gold ones. That's what I would run. That way you'd have multi-layers of them having to shoot through before they kill you. This first one looks interesting, but it's only a front face. So it's only if you're face to face with something. On the other hand, you know, the perimeter one, the perimeter ML, which is kind of messed up because you have two different versions of this, right? What are the stats difference? Huge stats difference. But it's a single layer versus multi-layers. Single layer or multi-layer will save you from EM rifles or railguns. So those weapons are trash now. Wait for a few days. Let's see what they are bringing out. Something with a new mechanics. Did they already say that they were going to do that? Or this is just rumors? There will be more OP stuff. Agree. Agree, there will be more OP stuff. So I'm going to take it slow. But if I was to buy anything, it would be this and the perimeter ML. Those two. That's what I would do. OP staff or money staff? What do you mean by that? That's another thing, staff, is like you don't like. I don't like that either. I think they should be interchangeable. They should be able to, from one mech to another. You know what I mean? If you made it like that, it wouldn't be so cost demanding. So for instance, like I go to the mods and I upgrade this, right? If a new mech comes out, I gotta upgrade this again. So it's a never-ending cycle of upgrading these. Never ending. So not only are you gonna pay to get the mech, then you're gonna have to pay to upgrade all these mods. All over again. Well, it killed off half the meta. So, what do you think? Later, cat. I'll talk to you later, but I gotta come smack you anyways. Let's see here. So are they going to implement it into like some type of... That's the way I want to look, is if they implement some way of getting these new resources in a good way, I wouldn't be... I'm not going to be as mad. So yes, I'm going to take maybe a week or two of figuring that out. So that's the struggles that every person's gonna have now. Of course, these new resources, if they implement it in to the system and you get some each day or from the battle pass, if they make it that you can get these on a daily basis, even just a little bit, kind of like acoins, it will be okay. If they don't do that, then I have a problem with the game. Until then, I can't really do anything. Because they cost too much. They only gave you 1,500 of them. So it's not like you can go out and even mech one out, you know what I mean? Like you can't even get the good stuff unless you pay for them. You can get this one, but it ain't worth upgrading when this one's available or not available to non-paying people. So if they implement that, okay. Exactly right, Spec. If they implement it into tourney, then tanking is going to be even so much worse than it was before. So basically gonna have to take this month and figure out if it's worth it or not. So I'm not gonna buy any mods for the next month. What is today? The 18th? Till the 18th of next month, I'm not buying any mods. I'm gonna see how many resources I can accumulate. Am I able to at least deck out one mech? That's a lot of these. Let's see here. What are they even calling them? What do they even call them? Elite mod parts. If I'm able to get these elite mod parts enough, was it 1030, 1630, then we got 2290, then you got basically it's 2290 blah blah blah, so basically 4,000 of the elite mod parts. We'll see how many I can collect up in the next month. Wonder where my map is. You found it? There's no tanking in MA. That's interesting. They're not in this tournament. We're gonna have to see where this leads, to be honest. Looks like Raptor's changed his hangar. Looks like Bigota went and got him. Let's go do this. Play some games, enjoy. Try to figure it out. I'm sure there's gonna be tons of content for YouTubers for this now. Build videos and stuff like that are gonna be huge. But basically right now, it's all the same stuff. There's only 4 good ones. The rest are junk. I will say, that these things melt stuff.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was
But it would be pretty difficult to play this game without. Also, Stormrack's shield breaker is gonna be OP. What stunned me? I'm a sitting duck. Now you know they're gonna probably bring out a shield that does like an EMP or something.
I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
She's gonna have to take her time. Play another one.
I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to.
It's all gonna be a
I just need
test in time. See what's going on.
I just need to clear.
Oh, for sure, Spec. Shield piercing. Mech. You know it's coming. Or has the ability to like break all the shields. Like a harpoonish or whatever. What are you talking about? Revokers don't go through multiple mechs. Yeah, I do love miniguns, but it does have to have the reload. Miniguns feels fantastic in this game. With the new mods and everything. Feels so good. Ooh. Ah, I'm setting duck. Did they? Oh no, it's 50% on ability boosters to now. I forgot. That's why I was stashing so much, and it made the game crazy. It's when the ability thing is going, it's pretty good. Oh jeez. Arcs would be so strong right now. I don't know. It's just a time will tell type thing, right? Time will tell exactly how they implement this in an everyday type thing. There's no real reason for me to use any of these parts or whatever. I can't even use any of these because they're totally different currency. I can get the purple ones, but not even like this is the only good one, and it's the cheapest. So would it be worth it? No. So it's just a time will tell type thing. You guys are nuts. That's funny. Good times. I don't think I'm gonna put Mech Arena. I'm not gonna promote the game anymore. So in the titles of my live stream, I'm not gonna be putting Mech Arena in there. That's for sure. The mod spotlight? No, I haven't watched it. Ooh, I like the sound of that though. The revokers. That. I like the sound of that. I think if they leave the durability boost, or not the cooldown for the ability, it'll be okay. I think if they don't leave that, it's gonna be trash. It's gonna be slow. The game's gonna be stale and really slow. So many panthers. Ah. The new meta? Is that what that is, Rivera? The new meta? Yeah, EMs are horrible. Let's play another one. Mortars, baby. He's got wiped out. Oh, reloading. Run! Corn facts, come on now. I'm screwed. Take somebody with me. Yeah. I do not think Seeker's gonna be that good anymore. They just killed it off. You think railguns are still good, but now embers are performing worse? If you're playing against bots, and bots are going to have different shields and different mods and everything. Now, with going up against players, on the other hand, they're going to have multi-layers, so those railguns aren't going to work as effective. So, in the long run, I think playing against players versus playing against bots, there's two different, it's totally two different ways of playing. Oh no. They are strong. Made Stalker strong again. I actually, yeah. Some of the older stuff's going to be beneficial, and some of it's going to be not so beneficial. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. Whether I'm going to find another game to start streaming, or just continue on the path of rubbish. Yeah, if you're playing against bots and everything, helix and mortars, there's still a good way to go. Miniguns as well. But if you play against players, it's a totally different aspect. Oh crap. Mods are a new item that can be installed on your Mac, blah blah blah. Village preview if you have the link, blah blah blah. Alright. Hold on. Let's watch it together. Let me set it up. Browse. Boom. All right, make this full screen. Shut off the music. Pause the music. All right, here we go. All right, ready?
Welcome to our latest update preview. Today, we're looking at an important feature that's been in the works for a while.
For a while. When were you going to let us know? You know? For a while.
We wanted to open new possibilities for players who love customizing their mechs and who want to experiment with tactics. Let's dive into the details. Mods are a new component that can be installed in your mechs to provide them with various...
You know, they're talking about mods and everything. But in the first part of the video, there ain't a single mech with mods, right?
bonuses. You'll need to reach 30,000 XP to unlock them, and you'll need a mech that's at least rank 3 before being able to install mods on it. Each mech will have 4 mod slots in total, 2 for shield mods, 1 for hardened hull mods, which grants your mech additional HP, and 1 for galvanic hull mods that absorb extra damage. To make things even more interesting, shield mods come in several different designs. Let's take a closer look at each mod and see what we're dealing with. Slot A is reserved for shield mods. As you might have guessed, they create
No. Couldn't be shield mods.
a barrier that protects your mech from damage upon spawning. They'll absorb a set amount of damage before being depleted, and you won't be able to reactivate them again until your mech next spawns into a battle. In deathmatch modes, this will be during the next round. In free-for-all modes, this will be whenever the mech next spawns in it. We have several types of shield mods, and we're going to talk about blockade and perimeter first. Both of these mods have multi-layer versions. Blockade mods can absorb more damage, but the shield they create is positioned strictly in front of your mech, so enemies can bypass it by maneuvering around you. Perimeter mods surround your mech, kind of like Bastion's blast shield, but smaller. They can block attacks from your flanks and rear, but have less HP than their blockade counterparts. Speaking of HP, there are several factors that will determine the HP value of a mod, such as its level, the equipped pilot, the mech's rank...
Whoa, wait a minute. What's the pilot got to do with it? Oh, okay, so it's based off percentage of health. So they're including the mech and the pilot percentage. Then on top of that, you're going to have the percentage from the mod itself.
Type of shield mod and your mech's base HP. Mechs with a high base HP will get weaker shields. At the same time, the shield mods installed on smaller and squishier mechs will have more HP.
Whoa, what? So the higher HP you have, the smaller the HP for the shield is going to be? And then the smaller mech's going to have a larger HP mech? How is that supposed to even things out?
Multi-layer shields absorb less damage than their basic counterparts, but they work better against powerful single-shot weapons. Where a single-layer shield might collapse after one, a single hit from an EM rifle, for example, multi-layer shields will only lose a single layer, even if it was already damaged. At the same time, multi-layer shields won't last nearly as long against weapons that rely on sustained damage. Oh, and if you're wondering how shield mods interact with shield abilities, it's pretty simple. Shields created by abilities will be positioned in front of the mod shields. Now, here's a little something to help against artillery and guided weapons.
Ares.
Canopy mods can be installed in slot B, and they create a shield on top of your mech to protect it from any damage that comes from above. Canopy shield HP scales based on the same factors as the blockade and perimeter mods. Slot C is designed for hardened...
So the canopy is basically saying F you to not storms, but helixes and mortars.
hull mods. This one is pretty simple. It increases your mech's HP based on its rank and base HP. Unlike shield mods, this HP amount doesn't factor in any equipped pilots. When active, it doesn't matter whether your mech takes damage from the front or from the rear. The hardened hull will absorb it regardless. Slot D will house galvanic hull modes, which work a bit differently than the hardened hull.
See, I don't really mind these two, the HP ones. It's the shield ones that I mind. Just because of the fact that the canopy one I can understand. But the first one with the multi-layer shields, if it was a single layer shield, I wouldn't mind. But since it's multi-layer, I don't. That's where you're going a little bit too far.
Mod adds additional HP when the mech spawns, but it only absorbs extra damage dealt to the mech from rear or flank attacks. It would also absorb any extra damage from abilities and status effects. Base damage from these attacks will still be subtracted from the mech's main HP pool. Now that we know what kind of mods there are, let's see where you can get them. First of all, mods have two rarities, epic and legendary. As you can imagine, legendary mods are more powerful.
No.
To upgrade mods, you'll need a new type of resource called mod parts. Mod parts can be basic or elite and can be obtained by...
And that's the thing, is like, you can do a basic, elite. Where's the legendary ones? There has to be another one. There's got to be, eventually going to be a legendary parts for this.
Completing events, weekly objectives, or via the shop. Once you've gathered enough mod parts, simply go to the mods tab on your mech upgrade screen and buy whichever mod you want. Epic mods can be purchased with basic mod parts, and legendary mods can be purchased with elite mod parts. Just keep in mind that each mod is specific to the individual mech. So if you buy and upgrade a hardened hull mod for your paragon, you won't be able to move it to your killshot. However, you can swap mods around on a single mech without losing any upgrades. So if you decide to swap in a multi-layered version of a shield mod on your mech, you can easily do that and keep the other one waiting in the wings. Regardless of their type or rarity, each mod can be upgraded with mod parts. Basic mod parts are used to upgrade your mod to level 2 and 3, and elite mod parts are used to upgrade it to level 4, 5, and 6. All right, that's all we have about mods for now. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel for more Mech Arena
Hit the
content.
thumbs down button. That's what I say. We got here. So I hit the thumbs down button. I don't care. I don't think it's good for what the game wants to do. I know it's a money grabbing thing, and it's going to be good for that. I don't know. I think it shouldn't be that way. I don't think it should involve I don't think the shields should involve the pilots. I think it should be a base percentage based off the HP of the mech. That way it scales up. Hey man, let's check that out. That's a huge shield. So, so it's less than an eclipse. based on the type of mech. I don't know about that. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. We'll have to see how, and I'll say it again, how we can acquire these new resources besides just paying. Yeah, scouts are getting more. So, like scout 315 on one of those. 160. That's crazy. You just deleted your MA. Well, take care, Raptor. Hopefully I'll see you around, bud. It was good playing with you, man. The weekly task. I don't know yet. I'd have to wait until tomorrow to see that. How many do you get? Like 50. There is no legendary ones. There's only basic and elite. So you're saying elite ones you get 50 every 5 days, 4.5 days. So 50 of them means you can get $250 a month, and basically that's not enough to actually get one. Even if that's true or whatever, it's still not enough to even get one of these. Yeah, it would take a year to get one of the, well, it would take you 5 months to get one of these Galvin holes. Or 4 months, really. It would take you 4 months to get one of those Galvins. I don't know. Gonna be interesting. Time will tell. I'm just curious on how it's gonna be implemented in the dailies. In that time, you might die. Let's hope not. But thanks, everyone. Until next time.